Hey, it's a new day and welcome back to my channel. I was not going to start the video with this little guy, but I'm not a huge baby wearer when it comes to like working around the house. I love to wear my babies when I'm going on walks. I have a 7s sling wrap, I think it's called, and it works so nice. I love it. But that's more for like exercise, walking, that kind of stuff. I don't prefer to get housework done with my little baby attached to me. I don't know. It's just, I feel claustrophobic or something. And I don't know, every time I put a baby in a wrap, I feel like they fall right to sleep. And I'm trying to keep him awake more during the day so that he sleeps good at night. But anyway, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a soft launch back into homemaking again. Baylor is almost 3 weeks old, and so it's time. It's time to do some housekeeping, some homemaking, some resetting. I have some fun stuff in this video. I actually did a little bit of an Amazon haul to upgrade some stuff in my kitchen. So I'll show you that and just a few other things that I like to do just to feel like I have my life a little bit more together. You know how it is when you're sick or, you know, just after having a baby or a busy season or something like that, you can sometimes be surprised how badly your house can fall down around your ears, especially if you have 4 kids, 6 and under. Well, Baylor's not making too much of a mess, but he does preoccupy a lot of my time. But anyway, I have a whole list here. I made a spring reset printable. If you guys would like to follow along, I use the acronym PREP, P-R-E-P-P, and that just helps me get my thoughts in order, things that I want to do, things I want to change, errands I need to run. Speaking of errands, last night we ran for groceries, me and Evonnie. Evonnie loves quality time and I do not like going for groceries by myself. I don't know why, it's just more fun to have somebody along. So last night we went to Aldi and I have to be honest, I was so excited to get out of the house. We have been at home, not getting out much at all. We've had a bunch of breezy days lately, so I feel like I didn't want to take Baylor out too long. I've literally gone on walks when Josh got home in the evening and that's about it. So yeah, it was good to get out. Let me show you my grocery haul. Groceries are always part of the errand running usually when I'm going to do a reset. We've had people bringing us meals, which is super nice, but that's about to end. And so I just wanted to get a lot of ingredients for breakfast and lunch and just like grab and go stuff in the fridge. My grocery shopping stores of choice be like the Mennonite bulk food stores, Aldi, Walmart, and I get some stuff from Thrive every month as well. So let me share with you my grocery haul before we get too far into the video. Okay, so here everything is. This is $128, which is definitely over budget, but you'll see why in just a second. By the way, look at my gorgeous flower bouquet that Josh surprised me with. He doesn't give me flowers for Valentine's because I tell him I like the element of surprise, so he just randomly got me some this week, and they're so pretty. Olivia's Flower Truck, if you're local, and yeah, just brightens up everything, and they smell good because there's eucalyptus. And there's snapdragons in here, which I think is so sweet because we had them in our wedding bouquets. And it's just like a fun little nod to that. I don't think Josh really thought of it. I think he just probably picked a price and she made it up for him. But yeah, so pretty. Like, what are these, garden roses? I don't know. This time of year, flowers are just extra special. Anyway, back to the grocery haul. Are you gonna help me put stuff away, Vonnie? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so gallon of milk. I like to get the milk at the produce stand, but I wasn't gonna make an extra stop, so we just got the vitamin D whole milk. Heavy cream, a staple around here. I just got 1 butter because they weren't on sale. I usually like to stock up, but I was running low. We are really into parfaits lately. I have 2 things of yogurt in the fridge, but we go through half a thing each time. So I got another quart of Greek yogurt, and I noticed it says non-fat. I would like to have the not non-fat, but we wanted the vanilla. So anyway, feta cheese because my kid's favorite food at the moment is kale salad. So I got 2 bags of kale, and we like to put, yeah, I have to put my dressing recipe down below. We like to put slivered almonds and craisins and apples in it. It's so good. Josh has been making himself tea in the evenings. He had a sore throat and then he just kind of got hooked on it. And so he ran us out of honey, and maple syrup is just always a staple. I like to make our own waffles. I have a really good standard recipe that I make all the time. But when my sister comes on Tuesdays, she likes to make waffles or pancakes for the boys because it's really quick. Whipped cream, which I never buy, but the kids are begging for it, and so I was like, sure, it'll be fun. We're gonna have burgers this week, which we have burgers and beef in our freezer at all times, so we didn't need to buy that, but I did buy some buns, and I got the expensive ones also sometime this week. This is my kind of emergency meal, chicken patties, and our family is getting to eat so much that it's pretty much just 1 meal is a bag. So I got 2 bags just so we have plenty in the freezer ready to go. I do not buy Aldi coffee. I like Mama Java. I like certain different local brands, but our coffee grinder broke. So we needed some Aldi ground coffee, so we're gonna try this out. I don't know if this is going to be thumbs down or thumbs up, but I mean, it wasn't a bad price, but I think we're kind of coffee snobs now. So I don't have high hopes, but it will get us through till our new coffee grinder comes. Also, Josh has been liking plain bagels with cream cheese in the morning. I already have the whipped cream cheese, so we just needed more bagels. Evonnie and I thought these looked good, so we thought we'd try them. I need to stock up on chocolate chips, and I always like to pick up sausage at Aldi because they have a really good price on it. And I'll just keep these, probably put them in the freezer, and then when I go to Walmart next time, I'll get a country gravy mix packet, and we'll have sausage gravy and biscuits. But I just wanted to stock up on that because I might not go to Aldi for another week or 2 or 3. I got strawberries for the parfaits and lemons because we always like to have lemons on hand. Plus the lemons, there's a lot of lemon juice that goes into the kale salad dressing. So we just need to stock up. And over here, clementines. Need to keep pumping that vitamin C till, you know, the season's almost over already on clementines. And we will not eat these this week, but my sister's been dropping off a loaf of sourdough bread every week, and we love to make avocado toast with it. These will probably take about a week to ripen up, and then I'll store them in the fridge. Here's the junk food section, which is not, most of the stuff here was decently, you know, an actual food, but I like to have Coke or ginger ale around for stomach bugs and stuff. My mom, I never knew Coke was a thing. I knew ginger ale was, but my mom says that Coke is good too. And I thought Coke's a little more versatile because you can feed it to guests or make like those cream sodas or whatever with it. So I got Coke instead of ginger ale. And then this was our splurge. We're into mochi. Our family's into mochi lately, which if you've never had it, it's like a rice dough and then there's ice cream inside. And so we just got all the flavors that they had except for the cookies and cream one. So I'm really curious to see how they taste. I'm a little skeptical in the matcha, but at the same time, I'm like, it could be kind of addicting. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, these are not cheap, but I was really craving them. So I might hide these from the kids. No, they want to eat them too. What? You want some too? Yeah. What flavor are you most excited about?
I like the new ones because I never tried them. Green tea and the...
Coconut?
Yeah, coconut.
Okay, yeah, we'll see how they are. So I think that's everything. $128. Evonnie, you can help me put this all away, right? Yeah. Okay, she's trying to earn money lately. But he wanted a strawberry. What do you think? You want one for each hand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing that I always do to reset for every week is to get all of my kids' multivitamins out and ready to go. I love using these little vitamin organizers because one, it's teaching my 5-year-old to read. He's learned all the days of the weeks and everything, but also it just keeps everything organized and we know if they took them or not. I get them off of Amazon, and we use Mary Ruth's vitamins. I order them every month at least, and I use my own code. They've given me a code, MRO Megan Fox, and that gets me a discount. It comes out to about $6 off a bottle. You can go on their website and order, or you can go on Amazon as well, but I would always just do Amazon. Josh actually started taking them too about 6 months ago, and he really likes them. And I've been a partner with Mary Ruth's this past year, even though I've been using them for years and years before that. So I feel like I can definitely speak candidly about them. Not only do I love the ease of having them come right to my door, but I love knowing that I'm getting specifically what my children need, and they love to take them. In fact, it's kind of a bribe. Instead of saying, okay, let's go upstairs and take naps, I say, okay, let's go upstairs and take our vitamins. And they take their vitamins and then we go down for naps. So they look forward to going up the steps in the afternoons. And currently I'm giving them a multivitamin, an immunity vitamin that has elderberry in it, and zinc. And I also give them the kids prebiotics. Josh takes them as well, and the kids all agree that this is their favorite vitamin. They're like shaped like little strawberries and they're so cute, but they also taste really good. So like I said, I don't have to kind of like coerce my kids into taking their multivitamins. And they have liquid vitamins and gummy vitamins, and you just have to check out their page on Amazon or on their website as well. I recently bought their biotin gummies too, so they have all kinds of vitamins for different needs and maybe different goals that you're trying to reach. So check them out for sure, and never ever buy them full price. Always use my code MRO Megan Fox. I use it, like I said, all the time. My friends and family are always asking, what was your code again? It's in the description box down below, so go check it out. I'll have the link there for you and everything. Thank you, Mary Ruth, for working with me on this video. It is a super natural integration to be working with Mary Ruth because I've genuinely loved them long before they reached out to me. So, oh my goodness, look at this guy. He is so awake. Are you so awake? Yeah. He's really changing his looks. When he came out, I thought he was Miller's doppelganger. They looked exactly the same, but he's really getting his own little look to him lately. He is an angel at nights. He wakes up and eats and goes right back to sleep, but it's like every 3 or 4 hours. It's really, he's not dropped any feedings yet, which is, I mean, he's stretching them longer. Last night, I think he did 4.5 hours at one shot. But yeah, he still has not cut himself down to 2 feedings, and my other kids did at this point. So I don't know. He did start out a little smaller than the rest of them, so maybe that's part of it too. But yeah, needless to say, I've definitely been feeling tired, and that always, you know, your motivation lacks a little bit when you're sleepy and tired. Plus, he's so distracting. I mean, he's so cute. Okay, I am taking you down the basement steps here. It is Saturday right now, and Josh is going to help me. Well, I'm going to help him with a project. I have some confessions to make. Let's tell you a little secret. You guys watched my house tour, right? I did not show you this area back here because all of these boxes and bins used to be in this room right here. Okay, confession. We call this room, it's basically an attic downstairs in the basement. It's like the attic room. It's really not that big, but you would be horrified if you had seen how it looked before. I was not gonna show it to you guys. Imagine just like boxes from wall to wall that you didn't even know what was in them. You couldn't get to them. Things were spilling out of them. Honestly, we started calling this room the dumpster fire room. I kid you not. I'm so embarrassed of this, but we're gonna get a system going here. It was really nice to have it. We do not lack storage in this home. We have big closets and plenty of them. We have an attic, we have a garage, we have a shed and a barn, and we therefore don't have to be super duper organized because we have plenty of space. We don't have that much stuff. Well, I mean, it depends. But anyway, do you know how the minimal mom talks about having a time will tell bin? Well, this is maximalist Megan's time will tell room. It's pretty bad. So anyway, Josh is going to build shelves here. He has all the things down here. He said he needs my help for a few things. It won't be heavy lifting or anything like that. I'm still not trying to lift too heavy things and still taking it easy. But we're going to build shelves all around this perimeter of the room, and then we're going to organize and put everything in here. Well, here it is. Josh, are you proud of yourself? I could not believe how much empty space we have. Like, Josh is like, we're going to fill this up so fast. The kids were using this as like a little bed area to like read books on. So we decided to leave it like that for now. Yeah, but do you guys want to see what our junk is? I know you're all so curious to know. I have fall decor, any time of the year decor. This is all winter decor here. This is my magnolia wreath hiding back there. This is all the gift bags and gift wrap and stuff. I have very, very minimal wrapping paper right now, but we keep it in that little trash can there. And then this is any time of the year decor. I need to get brought up and work on that sometime soon here in the next week. I used old books as decor in our wedding. And so I've kept them, and they've come in handy for different like vignettes and just styling shelves and stuff. So I have that box there. This is a very beat up box, but in it is like adult books. I mean, that sounds really bad, but Trim Healthy Mama, some books that Josh and I read when we were dating and engaged and married. So yeah, I don't know. I should probably thrift them maybe if we're not going to reread any of them, but they're here for now. Oh my word, I remember this Bible study book. I like this. Maybe I'll take that up with me. And then back here is just photos. This whole box, all these here. And I think this box here is all like photos. And we're just going to keep them. I keep every Christmas card you guys send me. And yeah, it's just nice to have them all in one place. Josh has his construction apparel, merch and stuff up there. So yeah, wow. I feel like we got a lot accomplished, Josh. That was great. And what did it cost? Not much, because I didn't pay him. And look what I found on the floor while we were cleaning up. This is my number 2011 from my tassel when I graduated high school. All that money and work, and this is what I have to show for it. I'm kidding. Of course, there's so much more, but wow, what memories. 2011, you know, that was only like 5 years ago, right? Okay, it's the next day, and my voice sounds ridiculous for some reason. I think I might be getting a cold, and whenever I get a cold, it settles in my voice first. I don't know why. Anyway, something else on my project list that I've been wanting to do is to replace some of our broken appliances. Our whole bean coffee grinder broke. Just gave up the ghost. It was kind of falling apart already to begin with. So I bought a new one. So we're gonna set this up. Oh, it's cute. Okay, my goodness, okay. This does not go out on my counter, but it could. Like, look how cute that is. And I will link this stuff below. And then an appliance that I've had since we got married, I bought it on Black Friday for like, I think it was one of those mail-in rebate things from Kohl's, is this waffle maker. And one by one, pieces have been falling off of it. The light doesn't work anymore. It's time to go. It's 10 years old. I paid 10 bucks for it anyway. So I decided to get a square one because I like to make waffle whoopie pies sometimes too. And that's what Josh's mom has. And so she can make nice round waffle whoopie pies, which makes no sense because it's square. But you'll see in the future when I make whoopie pies on this channel. When it's the square grid pattern, you can drop them by spoonfuls on top and it makes them round. Whereas with this Belgian waffle maker, you can only do triangles. So my Lazy Susan drawer is right here in the corner, and that's where I store my small appliances, so that's where these are both gonna go. So yeah, I know different people use that location for different things. I love having my Lazy Susan, but I keep all my small appliances under there because they're a little bit heavier and I can like spin it around and see what I need. Wow, this waffle iron looks like it will do the job. It looks very sturdy. See what I mean? Square. So yeah, that will be nice to have. And yes, I'm gonna throw this greasy broken thing right in the trash. There is no life left in it. And lastly is a more fun, exciting item. Do you guys remember Jada? She was on the Food Network back in the day. I saw how she stores all of her grab and go things that she's like cooking with right by her oven on a little Lazy Susan. So I ordered this pretty dark green one. Do you guys think my kitchen cabinets are green? They're a pretty neutral version of green, but they are green. Anyway, I thought this would be so perfect to sit over by my stove and to keep my olive oil in it and salt and pepper and all the things, you know, all the things that you want to grab when you are trying to cook and have your things right there. Normally I'm running over here to this tray and that doesn't make sense. It's a lot of walking back and forth and, you know, things can burn. You can lose your place or forget what you were doing. Anyway, we're gonna style this together and see how that looks. And then I have a couple things I want to get done in the personal category. Okay, here it is. I really like it. I took the wrapper off my avocado oil spray so that it looked prettier. I know, I'm ridiculous. This is regular olive oil. And then I have the flaky sea salt in here and salt and pepper and then some cooking utensils. So fun, very simple little easy upgrade. And I just love how much more functional my cooking's gonna be with all my stuff right there. Easy to grab. Okay, I just fed the baby and he's much happier. I'm going to sit down and work on some paperwork and some personal stuff. So I have thank you cards to write out. A bunch of people brought us meals, and so I want to make sure I say thank you for that. And I also have our birth announcements. So I want to go ahead and get some of these addressed and in the mail. So I need to do work on that. And then for personal, I'm actually going to sit down and work on my vision board for 2024, which sounds really weird. Megan, it's like springtime, what are you doing? But I explained at the end of the year that I'm just gonna wait till the baby comes. I'm gonna recuperate from all that, reset, and then we'll worry about our goals and stuff for the rest of 2024. So I wanna sit down and do that this afternoon. It's relaxing, it's fun, and I'm in the mood. I might not finish it today, but I do think it's really important to realize that some years are gonna be more productive than others. When you add a new baby to your family, you're just not gonna get as much done that year. Maybe adjust your garden size. And like last year, we did a lot of home renovations. We're not gonna be able to keep up with that pace this year as much. Maybe your trips are a little more abbreviated, things like that. So yeah, I definitely think you have to keep in mind that each year is gonna look a little different, and that's completely fine. And then while I do that, I'm gonna paint my nails. So it's another personal care item I've been meaning to get off the list. But I've been wanting to make a sparkling cold brew, which sounds really weird, but I'm just too curious. I have to try it. So I have my pebble ice here, and I made a batch of cold brew. I make cold brew with 2/3 cups of coffee grounds and 3 cups water, and then I have it sit in the fridge for about 12 to 18 hours. So anyway, we'll do about 2/3 cold brew there. And boy, should I not measure? I need to measure so I know how this turns out. We'll start with a tablespoon of simple syrup, and I made this simple syrup with cane sugar, so that's why it's not clear. So yeah, a little bit better for you. And then here's the weird part. You top it with seltzer water, which is so random. Which that obviously waters down the cold brew. But I'm like, then there's no creamy element in it. How good can it really be? But hey, if this is good, it's gonna be a much more low calorie option because you don't have all that fatty cream in there. I'm a little skeptical, guys. Let's try it. Okay, it's not bad. I'm not even sure if I need more. Put another half a tablespoon in. It's just like carbonated coffee. I can't quite get it. Okay, I'm not totally in love, but I did see a recipe that says you could add like a splash of cream. So let's do that. Wow, that's pretty. Oh yeah, that makes it like more smooth. I like that. That is not bad. It's not as good as an iced latte from my espresso machine, but it's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna sip on that. Kind of good. Try it out. Definitely include the cream though. That makes it taste better. So I'm gonna sip on that and also have a bite of dessert. My friend from church made me this raspberry roll. It is so good. It is moist. Ugh, hate that word. But it's not dried out at all. It's so good and so pretty. She is a very talented baker. I don't know. So good. My husband was like, make sure you save some more for me, so. Anyway, I'm gonna clean this stuff up here and go set up out there in the sun porch and enjoy a little personal time. Paperwork and personal time.
It's crazy, but I really truly thought that 2 weeks into postpartum, I was good to go. Things were on the up and up, and I could get back to homemaking, albeit with a little bit more of a slower pace and giving myself and my family a little more grace. You know, not everything is going to be spotlessly clean or tidy all the time. Well, little did I know that by the next day we would start a round of sicknesses like none other. And with a newborn in the house, there was a layer of scariness on top of just the weariness that comes with dealing with sicknesses with multiple children. And when mothers get sick, it's just cruel. It's just cruel. It's really hard when you are trying to take care of someone else with your own body, but also trying to take care of your family and you're sick. So I really had to learn how to let go this next week. And although I thought this was going to be my soft launch back into homemaking, I was quickly put down a peg or two, and we had to pick this all up again about 10 days later. I will share more in an upcoming video, but sickness is just, I guess, a part of life. But when it hits you postpartum, it's just a whole different beast. So if there's any of you mothers out there struggling with sickness in your home, I just want to reach out through the screen and say you're not alone. There's so many of us out there that have been dealing with these struggles too. And I pray that your family could be back to 100% again so soon, and that you could look at life with fresh eyes again and realize how beautiful the mundane of life is when you're healthy, and to just appreciate all those small moments, because that's what it did for me with just this whole saga. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below something you'd like to add to your spring refresh list, and also check out Mary Ruth's. My code MRO Megan Fox will get you a discount on their website or on Amazon. So I hope you guys all find that useful. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.